Okay, so this is my planner that I'm keeping for the year with all my challenges. And I decided I was going to do the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do 2.0. She made this really easy by giving us journal pages to just print out and put in and decorate, which is basically what I did. And it made it easy. I was having trouble with my eyes, so I couldn't stitch as much, so I set this up. And this is the bingo card. This is all the basic little challenges inside the big challenge. And this is going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. This one, you've got to read 7 books that are in like the 100s, the 200s, the 300s, on up to the 700s. Anything over 700. Yeah. Once I do that, I can mark off. Okay, open up. The bingo by the hundreds. This is the 24 hours to see if you can read at least 3 books in 24 hours. Now, with this, it's from the time you get up until the time you go to sleep. Yeah. That's going to be a fun one. Which I probably can easily do since I have so much trouble sleeping sometimes. Then this is the series staircase. I left a lot of room because I want to put the covers on here. I got to read one standalone. I got to start and end a duology, and a trilogy, and a quadology. Now, if I remember right, let's say like the Zodiac Academy that has a ton of books. If I wanted to, I could start here. Start here and do it for all. But if you want to reread any books, you've got to earn the points. Or you have to read 10 new books before you can do one reread. Then the next challenge is the last 10 years. So I got to pick out 11 books from 2015 to 2025 and read them. Yeah, I don't have any picked for that one. Then all the y'all know what I'm trying to say. So any book that went from a play to a book or a book to a play. And with these, you can watch like the movie instead, or the cartoon, or the show. Then I need to read 5 books that have different disability represented. It cannot be, they're just mentioned in one paragraph. It's got to be one of the main characters. Then Heritage Months. And I've already got several picked out for Pride that I want to read, which I'll read it in July. And all these you can do all through the year. It's not just in that month. Then around the world, instead of individual countries, it's grouped. North America, South America, Africa, Europe, Australia, Asia, and Antarctica. And I've already got almost all these picked out. Then the even bigger rainbow. So it's got the yellow, the orange, the red, the blue, the green. That's a light blue, a darker blue, a teal. Yeah, that's green, that's the teal. Then there's purple and pink, black, gold, or silver, more than 7 colors, And I forget what that one is, and it's hard to see. I think that's a dark purple. That one's like a lavender. Then there's the spooky creatures. I've got to read like a vampire, mermaid, werewolf, witch, ghost, zombies, and any other creatures. Which I put a dragon over here and over here because there's some dragon shifters. Because this isn't just werewolves, it's shifters. Yeah. Then translations. So I got to find 5 books that were not in English because English is my main language, and I have to read them, and they have to be different languages. Yeah, already got those picked out. People on the Discord group are so helpful with book suggestions and everything. Then come the avatars, so earth, fire, air, and water. I've already got these books done. Well, picked out. Then animal challenge, house pets, exotic pets, farm animals, wild animals, and zoo animals. So these have to be in the book, and like before, it can't be just mentioned once. It's got to be in there quite a bit. Then the LGBTQIA plus alphabet. So I'll be reading books that one of the main characters are one of these. Biopic authors, 10 books. Yeah. Then new releases. I have the Enchanted Greenhouse is coming out in July. I have to read it within 60 days of it coming out. And I have to do this for every month. And that's okay because I got plenty already planned. Then the NonFiction challenge, I need to read 5 different ones, all like a memoir, a biography, self-help. They all have to be 5 different types of nonfiction. Then cues, reviews. I've got to read 3 that she has reviewed. She has the reading, our recommendation videos. She has the cozy mini reviews and the real TikTok or short reviews. And I got to do 1 from each kind. Then the subgenres. I cannot even talk. Of choice. So I picked fantasy. I'm going to go with romance. It has to be 6 different ones in fantasy. Romance, dystopian, paranormal, erotica, cozy, and urban fantasy are the ones I picked. Then award season. So I've got to pick 7 books that fit these areas. So 2 winners, 2 finalists, semi-finalists, entrant, and I forget which one this one. I think this is semi-finalist too. Then the TBR wheel. Now this one you can adapt to yourself. And you only have to do it for like 1 month. But I want to see if I can do it all year. I want to spin the wheel, and I've made a wheel. There was several booktubers that did a wheel, but there's all different kinds of games. You could pick any of the games. I like the wheel because I could adapt it to myself, and I want to spin it and read 3 of my books from my own personal, physical, to-be-read pile. Yeah, I need to get through those. Yeah. And I'm going to try to do that all through the year. Then the quote challenge. I picked Always Kiss Me Goodnight, which is one of mine and Lisa's favorite. And it had to be a book with different words. So the woods are always watching. It's for always. A Kiss of Shadows is for kiss. Never Let Me Go is for me. And Goodnight Beautiful is for good night. Then, this is where I did not finish. The readathon, I'm going to do the autumn equinox one by Book Roast. So I haven't put that in there. Then the local author. I've got 3 books from a local author that's here in North Carolina. Actually, she lives close within a city or town away from my kids. So I'm going to try and read all 3. I only need 1, but I would like to see if I can get all 3. Personal challenge. I need 2 physical books a month. Yeah. Now, these can be physical books from the library. They can be some from my library, rereads even. And, yeah. Any new books I get? Yeah. Now, also with these, you can double dip. Like, if, for this one, I can read it for the quote challenge, but also for the color challenge, because it is primarily a red cover, so I can use it for both. This one is yellow and black, and it has to be like 50%, well, or blue, so I can use it for the quote and for the blue. So you can't double up in the same challenge at all. Like, I can't use one book here twice on this one individual challenge, but I can use it here and over here. It just varies. But that is it. I hope y'all enjoyed seeing my pages, and I'm excited to start. Starts July 1st, which also is frog warts for me, which is cross stitching. And I am so excited for next month, which is also my birthday month. I hope everyone has a blessed day, and hit like and subscribe and join me again.